So we are back with examining the box office bomb, and the next episode of this series is Terry Gilliam's The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. If I'm pronouncing that right, it's a German name. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And, yeah. Let's get into it.
Flying objects.
Trust me, madam. Your underwear is in good hands.
So, first off, let's go over the rules. If you've already seen the rules, you can jump over to the next chapter to get into my examination of this bomb. But for starters, I'm going over the Wikipedia's top box office bomb of all time list, starting from the one that lost the least amount of movie, making my way to the one that lost the most amount of movie, and I'm seeing if these movies deserved or didn't deserve to be a box office bomb. I've already established that some of these already have not deserved it, while some of these have. And another thing in terms of the rules is that if I'm at like number 77 on the list and something gets added at 104, I'm not going to review it, otherwise I'd be here forever. But if something gets added before I get to it, like at number 60, I will review it and make a change for it. So if there's one on the list you're kind of hoping for, but it's behind where I'm at right now, fortunately I'm not going to cover it. The other thing worth noting is I reserve the right to walk out of any one of these movies, but I have to at least try them. I can't just say, yeah, that deserved it. I haven't watched it, but it deserved it. I can't do that. I have to at least try to watch it. There's already been one or two films in this series that I haven't been able to finish, that I haven't gotten to yet. But I watch them before I record them. Like, my recordings take time to get around to doing, and my viewing happens before my recording. So, but with that being said, let's go over the numbers, shall we? So this movie had a budget of $46.6 million. However, this movie only made $8.1 million at the box office. Yikes. In terms of inflation, marketing, and other hidden costs, it's estimated this movie has lost around $95 million when all is said and done. And apparently, this movie went way over budget. It was only supposed to be like a $30 million movie, and they were having financial issues with the director Terry Gilliam. I don't know the exact details, but just apparently it was a very, very messy production. The director went over budget and over schedule, and so already it was not looking good. And the fact that it only made $8 million at the box office is a little bit more unfortunate for them. So even if they didn't go over budget, it still would have been a bomb. That being said, Terry Gilliam has a huge fan base. My sister's one of them, and this movie has since gone to get a cult following because it's a Terry Gilliam movie, and Terry Gilliam fans, they love everything the guy does. Unfortunately, I am not a fan of Terry Gilliam. I did enjoy certain my Python films, but even I think what people consider his crown jewel, which is, I think, 12 Monkeys. Even I have issues with that film. I mean, there are some good aspects to the film, but I don't think it's the flawless masterpiece that a lot of people like to say it is. And I have not enjoyed Terry Gilliam movies in the past. I feel they're just kind of ridiculous, and yes, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you don't get it, that's part of his charm. He's not my cup of tea, alright? That being said, he is an acquired taste, and I do not have the taste for Terry Gilliam, and I was not able to finish this film. I was able to get all the way up to when Robin Williams was introduced, and I mean, at times this movie just felt stupid to me, and it just kept getting dumber and dumber and dumber, and then like when Robin Williams came on, it was just like, you know what? There's better things to do with my time than wasted on this movie. And so I walked out on it. Was there a potentially cool story here? Yeah, I liked the concept of a little girl, which I was amazed to find out that little girl is the woman from the Dawn of the Dead remake, Sarah Polley. So it was just like, oh wow. But like, the concept of the little girl working with a theater troupe, and then like this legend kind of walks on and she follows, like that concept is cool. You could do something like that. I think though I was expecting a more cohesive, non-ridiculously stupid attempt than what this is. I understand I'm going to get the ire and hatred of a lot of Terry Gilliam fans, but as I've established, I'm not a Terry Gilliam fan. I don't get him. And so just keep that in mind before you start typing down in the comments below how my taste is up my ass. I don't get Terry Gilliam. I'm sorry. I don't. And so, yes, is that unfortunately a prejudgmental aspect that I'm holding against the movie? Yeah, I will give you that. If I was more open to Terry Gilliam, maybe I would have enjoyed this more. But if you've been watching the channel for a while, you kind of know my tastes, and if you're watching my channel, you probably have similar tastes that I do. And so, I would say this movie deserves to be a bomb. It went over budget, it gets really stupid at times, and like, honestly, I was happy to stop watching this film. So, anyway, with that being said, that's been my examination of the box office bomb, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. What do you guys think of this film? Do you think I was being a little bit too hard on this because of my pre-bias towards Terry Gilliam? Or do you think that my judgment of this film is warranted? Say off in the comments down below. Please be respectful. My name is Christopher O'Connell with 11 Hour Reviews, and that will be all for today.